Yo, what's going on guys, it's Cynical, and today for you guys I'm bringing you a Kingdom Hearts 3 discussion video. Today for you guys going to be talking about Keyblade Transformations alongside drive forms and how they sort of work together. Now, I know as of recently, ever since drive forms were revealed last year, and of course with the most recent trailer showing us some actual gameplay of guard form, or more so counter shield as it's known as now, actually working in action, I think it has actually created a little bit of confusion in terms of exactly how Keyblade Transformations work alongside drive forms. Now, what we do know is in Kingdom Hearts 3, drive forms will utilize Keyblade Transformations, and we see this with Counter Shield. Sora transforms the Olympus Coliseum Keyblade into a shield, but not only that, it actually puts him into an actual drive form. However, though, this is actually an exception when looking towards second form because of the fact that second form doesn't utilize a Keyblade transformation, rather it still uses the normal Kingdom Key. Now, I know there's a lot of discussion as of right now with people saying, well, is Keyblade Transformations drive forms? Does it mean that every single Keyblade within the game will have a Keyblade transformation, but does that mean that to every single Keyblade that will be present in Kingdom Hearts, it will have its own unique drive form that uses that Keyblade transformation? And so you're probably thinking to yourself, well, this cannot be the case, because that would mean to every single Keyblade that is within Kingdom Hearts 3, there will be a drive form that corresponds to its transformation. This would of course mean there is going to be a ton of drive forms within Kingdom Hearts 3. However though, I do not think this is the case. I still think Kingdom Hearts 3 will have a few drive forms similar to that of Kingdom Hearts 2, but I do not believe that every single transformation within Kingdom Hearts 3 will correspond to a drive form as well. Now, if we look back at the E3 2015 trailer, within this trailer we see Sora using the dual shooters, and we've seen this Keyblade transformation many times in the past. Now, this is the Keyblade transformation of that star-looking Keyblade that Sora is equipped with within this trailer. However though, when he uses the transformation, his outfit still remains normal, meaning that when he uses this transformation, it isn't really classified as a drive form as well. We also know that these dual shooters can actually further transform into a bazooka, meaning that this Keyblade here has two stages of transformation. Now, the other interesting thing is, within the E3 2015 trailer as well, we also see Sora using the Olympus Coliseum Keyblade, and we see him transforming it into the chariot. Now, what we also know is this Keyblade can also turn into the shield as well, which furthermore puts Sora in a drive form known as Counter Shield. So what I believe is going on here is, for every single Keyblade that is in Kingdom Hearts 3, there will most likely be two stages of a Keyblade transformation for it. However though, with particular Keyblades, there might also be a drive form attached to that Keyblade transformation. Because if we look at the Olympus Coliseum Keyblade, we know that for a start it can transform into a shield that then puts Sora into a drive form, but we also know that it has a second stage of transformation where it puts Sora into a chariot. But even still so, in this chariot, Sora isn't actually in the drive form, rather he's in his normal Kingdom Hearts 3 attire. The other thing we have to also keep in mind is the footage of the chariot is from about 2 years ago, back in E3 of 2015, so of course some time has passed since then, so things are subject to change. So it could actually be a situation of the chariot being a special finishing ability of the Counter Shield form. Like I was saying before though, this seems to actually be an exception with the Kingdom Key, because of the fact that we know that while you have the Kingdom Key equipped, and as you're, doing things within combat, eventually second form will trigger within the situation commands for you to then activate that drive form. And what we do know is the Kingdom Key doesn't actually change into a Keyblade transformation for second form. It remains as a normal Keyblade because of the fact that second form utilizes the abilities found within Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Now, if we actually pull up some news and information from Tetsuya Nomura himself back in E3 of 2015, he actually talks upon the topic of Keyblade Transformations, which actually kind of helps us out in this situation. He said right here, game-wise, it's possible from early on, however, each individual Keyblade has a different way of transforming. Basically, it's possible to get that option to make your Keyblade change shape once you complete specific requirements during battle. Then, the way it actually works is that transforming a Keyblade will change it into a specific form, such as a chariot from the trailer, and you use the abilities of that form. So the important thing to keep in mind here is, back in E3 of 2015, he mentioned that each individual Keyblade has a different way of transforming. So going back to what we were saying before, it might actually be a case of specific Keyblades having the ability to, put you into a drive form, but for their second transformation, it might just keep Sora within his normal clothing attire, meaning that it won't put you into a dry form. So this definitely does leave room for the Kingdom Key to actually have its own transformation aside from second form. And I think it's interesting back then when he was talking about the fact that the way the transformations work is from using that specific Keyblade and completing specific requirements when in combat. Back then we didn't really have any idea as to what exactly that meant, but now we do. He's referring to, of course, situation commands. But anyway guys, that is just my understanding of how this system is going to work. I don't believe that there is going to be a dry form to every single Keyblade in Kingdom Hearts 3. That would be a little bit ridiculous, but I mean, if it does happen, I won't be complaining. I think a lot of this confusion has stemmed from revealing Counter Shield, honestly, because we see the Keyblade that uses Counter Shield in the E3 2015 trailer using an entirely different Keyblade transformation. And then of course in the most recent trailer, we then see it transforming into a shield, but furthermore putting Sora into a dry form. So I still think that this situation needs a proper explanation, and I'm hoping at D23 next month, Tetsuya Nomura won't just step forward to present a trailer, but I'm hoping that he will actually explain certain mechanics within Kingdom Hearts 3 so that the fan base has a really good understanding as to how all of this stuff kind of works. And even looking at attraction flow rides, I mean, we didn't see any new attraction flow rides within the most recent trailer, and our understanding as to how exactly that system works is still so very vague. However guys, hopefully you're having a fantastic day. In the comment section down below, let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions towards this topic, and until next time guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.